call, 28th, I think. Okay, welcome to our team call. Katie and I are just kind of doing this together. Probably won't be very long. We won't try to keep you if we don't have anything of value. So we're just going to share what we thought was valuable to share with you this week. So thank you for hopping on. I realize sometimes it's hard. So if you can just catch the recording, that too is awesome. So just post maybe after you watch the recording something that you got from the call. Katie's going to talk about a lot of other stuff, but I was just telling her that so this month's always hard for me. I think I talked about that on the last call, and I'm so stinking busy with school, with VIP. I mean, I'm just like at my max. And so I have been praying a lot about just like a sign, like just tell me I'm on the right path. Because sometimes it feels when you're pulled in a million different directions, you don't know where to put your energy. Like, where does my energy belong now? Because I do know that when I feel in alignment of where I'm supposed to be, I know it when I'm there. It feels really good, but I feel really spread thin right now. So I was praying a lot on Sunday morning. I was taking my dog for a walk and we had stopped, and I was just like, please just give me a sign. Like, I just need something today to just point me in the right direction. And then off we went to church like hours later. And our preacher was talking about influencers. He's really big on influencers, and he's really big on empowering people to be influencers where you're at in your life. Whether you're a child in a kindergarten classroom, you're influencing your friends, or you're an adult, you're influencing people. And we influence people in different ways. So he doesn't really like the word leader because he thinks then you're just looking up to like one leader, but we all have this ability in our life to influence other people. And so he talks about it a lot, but this time he was really talking about how you have to find out what that is. Like, what is your gift from God? What are your experiences? Like, what have you gone through that it's your mission to wake up? At the end of church, he was like, every day you are on a mission. Every day your feet hit the floor, you are on a mission, and you have to decide what that mission is. You have to be really aware of where your energy goes and if you're a faithful person, what you believe God has put you here for. Like, what is your calling? What is your mission? And I think as you start to tap into different areas of your life, and I've done lots of different careers, but I feel sometimes things like this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. And so I was just praying for just a sign, and I felt like that whole his whole sermon was just like for me. Like, it was just about being a positive influence in women's life, which is what I'm always have been most passionate about. So it was just kind of what I needed to hear. But then he was telling a story about this little girl who is another church in a different state, that he was talking to their pastor, and he was telling the story about this little girl who she ran up, and she said she felt it was her mission to hug everyone, and she just like bear hugged everyone around their legs. She was this tiny little girl. And he walked out to her mother after church, and he said, I've never had a little girl come up and hug all of us like that, just around our legs. And the mom said, that's just who she is. And he said, I hope that in the rest of her life, in 20 years from now, in 30 years, that people say about that little girl, that's just who she is. She's just someone who goes up and hugs and loves on other people. So I was thinking, in my own life, I always hope in my coaching career or path or whatever you want to call it, that people see me as authentic. It's super important to me that no one ever sees me as someone who just wants to sell them something. So whether someone just is asking me for advice on something nutritional or whatever, I always feel like I really am here to give. And if they end up wanting to purchase something, that's great. But if they don't, that's okay too. And then Monday morning, I'm working with this Instagram account, and so they send out these DMs for me every day. So they send out 30, and I probably get 15 to 20 responses. And one lady's response, I wish I had it in front of me, really was just what I needed to hear, because she said, she's like, I never respond to messages that people send me that I don't know. It's not something I do. It's not who I am. And she said, I closed your message right away, and I couldn't stop thinking about you. And so I came back because you're different. And I just wanted to talk to you. And I thought, that's all I needed. That's all I needed was, she's probably not going to buy anything from me, But whatever my message said to her that day, she said she went to my page and she was like, you're authentic and you're real. And so that's like the confirmation that I feel like I needed to continue on my mission to be a positive influencer in people's lives. And there could not be a better vehicle for me. Like you can, I could go around and I have my health coach certification and I could give health coach talks, or I could work one-on-one with a lot of clients, but it doesn't have the same impact as when you are a coach. Because when you're a coach, I decided to do T25 4 years ago. And then if I start to look at how that rippled out and how many other people became influencers because I made the choice to do it with no interest in coaching at the time, it just kind of continued to propel forward. And in the end, when you're like at Summit and you're standing there and you're in this huge room full of all these people, you're like, this is crazy that this started so many years ago with a tiny room full of coaches who thought this is amazing. And it's just grown. And what I love about it is it's also positive and it just literally influences people's lives. And so anyway, I just had to share because it's just something that I've been looking for. And I think when we open our eyes and our hearts to be looking for signs, they're there to help you realize you're on the right path. And sometimes we need that verification because it gets hard. We're never going to get on a call and Katie and I'm never going to go, this is so easy. This is so easy. It's not easy. It has peaks and it has valleys, just like every other thing in life. There's times when you're like, that month was cake. Like it was easy. Everyone just came to me. It was awesome. And then there's months where I am like messaging like crazy, trying to connect with people that I know could benefit from what we offer. So it's never easy. It's always worth it. And I think it's like the best side hustle gig ever because we constantly work on ourselves and then we get to be on a mission, wake up on a mission every day to be a positive influence in someone else's life. So that was my story, Katie. I'm going to turn it over to you.
I don't want to follow that. That was so good. I love that. Okay, so, and then I'm going to talk about the business side. She talked about the heart, and now I'm going to talk about the business. But it's so true, you guys. Like, we just need to get out of our own way and go out there and influence people. Just be yourself. Like, get out there, post, share, talk about the excitement around what we have going on because we do have this amazing gift. And it's so funny how many times, like Shar said, like sometimes it's so simple and like the months just are easy. And then the next month you're just like scraping for one person to jump in with you. And it's like, so many times I have questioned myself, like, am I supposed to be here? Is this what I should be doing? And every time I question myself, I'm like, no, there's no way I could see myself doing anything else because the person it's made me become, because it's like part of the job is to work on yourself and do the things that you need to do to become better and influence other people to become better. And so I just can't even imagine my life without this. So I just want to talk a little bit about taking action today and just taking action, like just letting all your fears go away and just send those messages and just post those posts and tell your story and do the things that is going to move your business forward. Because I think a lot of times we feel like we're working on our business and we're not getting anywhere. And then when we really look at it, we have scrolled a lot of Facebook and we've commented on a lot of people's things and we've watched a lot of Instagram stories. And then when it gets down to it, you're like, hey, what did I really do today to move my business forward? I have sat in front of my computer, I've been on my phone for hours, and I can't even like mark down one of the vital behaviors. Like I didn't add people to my network. I didn't send any messages. I didn't do any of these things. So what would happen if we just got out of our own way. We threw away the news feed. And the only thing we did when we got on our social media is the vital behaviors. Like, that's all we did. Because it's funny because, yeah, this business, it's not easy, but it's simple. Like, if we do the vital behaviors, like, that's seriously all it is. It's the vital behaviors. And today I was listening to a call that Josh Coates did for Shred Nation, and he was talking about how for years he was trying to figure out like his daily, what he should do daily to get his business going. And in his whole first year of trying to be an entrepreneur, he made like $250 or something like that. And he's like, I couldn't even like really help my family. Like, I was just struggling and I could not get going. And now he, like, his whole business surrounds Beachbody coaches. Like, that is who he wants to help. But the whole reason his business really took off is because he found Beachbody. He started looking into Beachbody and getting to know coaches, and he found the vital behaviors, and he started doing the vital behaviors for his business. He started connecting with people. He started inviting people. He started working on himself, and his business took off. And he's like, all of these years, I sit here and I look for what should I do to build my business. And I run into these Beachbody coaches who have these vital behaviors, and I start doing them. And he's like, you know, it's so simple, yet nobody will just do them. Like, there's so many coaches who sit and pay for trainings and go to all these different things and look for the next thing that's going to teach them what to do. And all you have to do is connect with people, invite people, and share your story, share your mission, and share your excitement for what you have to offer, and run groups and help people. And so I just want to talk about ending this month strong, putting in tons of action towards the vital behaviors every day. Like, just set your number. What is your bare minimum number of people you are going to connect with, you are going to invite, you are going to add every single day? Because those are the things that are going to move your business forward. Also, with this flash sale, like, just jump in and do it. I know that sometimes it's a little scary when you don't know. Like, it might be the first time any of us have ever done this. So we don't know exactly how it's all going to pan out. But sometimes you just have to jump before you know every little detail. And I think about when I first started as a coach, my coach at the time told me exactly what to do. Like, she said, go run a free group. You're going to run a free clean eating group. Go post in yard sale groups and say, hey, I'm running this free clean eating group. I'm going to share meal plans, la, la, la. Comment below, shoot me a friend request, and message me, and I will add you to the group. So I waited like 3 weeks before I finally listened to her. Like, she told me what to do. She told me exactly what to do. And I still was like, I was too scared because I had never done anything like it. And I questioned her. I questioned if I could even do it, or like, how was I supposed to lead a free clean eating group when I didn't even know how to eat clean myself? Like, it was all so new to me. So I go post. I had over 300 people join my free clean eating group. I got Success Club 28 in my second month of being a coach. And I had, like, my business just blew up. Like, I just had millions of conversations after that. Like, I had so many people to talk to. And I think, you know, it's kind of the same with this. It's a little scary because we've never done it, but it could build so much momentum from here clear through September and into the holidays. And for the next few months, you could have so many people to talk to. But just posting about it, just doing stories about it, a lot of times people need you to send them that personal invite, because they're not going to, like, that's just how people are. You can post, you can do all these things. Because today I was thinking about that. Like, I've been posting like crazy. I've gotten a few people excited to jump in, but not very many. And really, what it comes down to is you just got to reach out and say, hey, we have this awesome flash sale. It's never happened before. Like, are you interested in jumping in and seeing, like, if there's anything you want to grab at a really good deal? So I just challenge you guys to jump, even if it's scary, even if you're not sure, you'll learn along the way. You'll figure it out. Like in my free cleaning group, my first one I ran, I remember people messaging me the craziest questions. Like, well, what can I put in my coffee? And like, I don't even drink coffee for one, but for two, I will Google this and figure it out for you. And so through the entire thing, like I was learning so much because I was getting so many questions I had no idea how to answer. And so I had to Google it and I learned so much. So a lot of times when we jump before we feel like we're totally ready, that is when we can really learn the most in this business. So I just challenge you guys to set a goal to end this month with at least helping 3 people. Whether it be challenge packs or not, just see how many people you can help get started with one product. Even if it's like the 3-day refresh after summer, they need to do a cleanse. Even if they go to the gym and need a really good pre-workout. Like just dig deep into those conversations and see what you have that could benefit them, because we have so many products, and I think we sometimes get stuck on just Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology. And so I just challenge you guys to end this month strong. Don't give up on your goals. Write them out. We have a few more days. Is it Sunday or Saturday? Oh, it's Friday. We have till Friday. Nobody panic. We have till Friday. And just start inviting like crazy, because that group kicks off tomorrow, the little flash sale group. So she's gonna like get everybody in, just get them in tonight, tomorrow, but it goes clear till Monday. So you can actually be adding people clear through Sunday, I would say, even Monday. I'm sure it'll stay open and they can check out all of the sales and everything like that. So just start inviting people to check out that flash sale, get them in there. And once you get them in there, don't just leave them in there. Message them. Say, hey, did you see anything you have a question about? Did you see anything that interests you? I would love to answer any questions that you have, because I think a lot of times we throw them in groups and never check back up. So make sure if you get them in there that you have them on your list, and the next day you go follow up and see if there's anything that you can do for them, help them pick anything out, answer any questions. So yeah, just do it, you guys. Jump in, start posting, and build that momentum to push you through the rest of this year. So is that it, Shar? Was there anything else?
No, that's it. I think everyone likes a sale, you guys. Everyone does. Every person likes a sale. Even if they just scroll. When I see stuff on sale, I click open the link. Always. See? So, and I think the way that Leslie and they're going to present it, which I know Katie talked about on the other call, but when you do look at the challenge pack all separated out, then you're like, oh, such a good deal. Such a good deal. And so that's when people are more likely to jump in, because we never talk about it really all separated out. We usually just say, and I think it's a great deal as it is. I really do. But when you start to separate it out, you're like, wow, it is like such a huge savings when you bundle it all together. So, and then people like a silly $10 gift card. It's funny what people do for free t-shirts or free mag. It's silly to me. You're like that, Katie. I'm not like that. I'm not a free t-shirt girl.
I'm totally like that.
And a lot of people are. They're like, I want the free t-shirt.
Yeah, I'll do anything for, I'll even do anything for that ugly Success Club hat that you just got.
It's horrible. Let me find it. It's awful. I'm sad about it.
She got her first Success Club prize last night.
Okay, so
we want to see.
I am not a big wear and share if it's like, it screams I'm a Beachbody coach. Like, I like the one, I have the other one that says TBB, Team Beachbody, or what was it, TBB? Is that what it says?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. Okay, that one. I think that one's cute. It's gray, and people are like, what does that stand for, right? It's just a little mystery. I like some of our shirts and stuff. But this baby, come on. It says Team Beachbody Coach, and it's tan, which isn't a color. It's got the logo, just in case you were wondering. And it's huge, SC 2018. I can't even do a giveaway with this thing. You can't even give it away.
Oh, so funny.
You know, I was disappointed when at Summit when they announced the new. I would much rather have the webinar with Rachel Hollis. I thought that was unbelievable. It was like my favorite. I watched it a few times over this because there's nothing I can do with this. But
yeah. Well, even like
people wear it in pictures though, so some people like it.
They have so many cute clothes. You'd think they would do like a cute hoodie or like, you know, cute stuff that they know people really want.
Yeah, so when you get 3 months of Success Club, this is for your first month. 3 months gets you a t-shirt, not interested. And then 6 months gets you a bag, not interested. I want a book. I want a book or a webinar. That's what I want. Or a tank. I like the workout tanks. They're cute.
Well, the second one is a tank.
Yeah, it's not cute though.
Yeah, it matches
Not like you who got the secret sauce or what did you? I didn't get that one.
That
was super cute. There were a couple really cute ones that I did not get.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I get this though. If there's any takers who want to rock the SC.
So funny.
Goodness. And it's tan.
Yeah, but you guys want that hat, so shoot for Success Club.
Yeah. Get the hat. You do want the hat.
You do. Get the hat.
Let's all get the hat. We'll go to Summit. We'll wear the hat.
We'll have a team picture.
I am a coach. Yeah. Anyway. That's all I have unless anyone has any questions about
do you guys have any questions?
Anything.
Callie usually has something to say, but I guess not today.
I will say something.
Okay, good.
First of all, Shar, I thank you for sharing that story because I think we've all been there and struggle to know what the heck are we doing and is this what we're supposed to be doing, and that it totally spoke to me, so thank you for sharing that. But that's about it. I'm going to spend my night messaging the heck out of people because I really want people to see the value that we have to offer in this flash sale, and I think it's awesome. But most people will not join unless you give them a personal invitation. So get out there and start just talking to everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I agree. And remember, you're on a mission and you're an influencer.
Yes.
Yep.
Just be you. Just being you. Like God has given you everything. Just being you, you have the ability to influence. There's nothing else you need. We all have something that influences and impacts other people. And that's why we share our story. And that's why we wake up on a mission to influence and just simply help other people.
Yep.
Yep, love it.
All right, friends. Thanks for hopping on.
Thanks, guys.
See y'all.
See ya.
Have a good night.